I mean, God bless you if you have unlimited time and money and energy for people who take from you. Guys, this is what I do when a person or a loved one or just a neighbor is just sucking the energy out of me with nothing in return. Please watch for your own mental and emotional health. Hi tribes, good day to you all. Today I'm going to talk about healthy love and boundary. My goodness, it took me a long time to learn this. And sometimes you have to be totally depleted out of energy, lose money, like to realize this. You have to be in your lowest low of your life to realize these things. I'm gonna give you the best analogy I can think of. For example, you're an apple tree, and when you're an apple tree, of course you need sunlight, you need a bit of water to survive, right? So if your friend, for example, has been picking your apple and not nourishing you, what are you gonna do? Do you have an unlimited water? Yeah, of course, if it will rain, you have. But what if you're also depleted sometimes? You need support sometimes. And if that friend or a family member or a lover keeps on picking your fruit and you don't have any fruit for yourself, what are you gonna do? You will have burnout, energy burnout. There was a time in my life where someone told me he loves me, and then I've been there for him when he's down, and I've been giving him support, all this validation and the things that he needed in his life back then. So I was his life support, right? And when the time came when I needed something back, he said he's busy. He said he's busy with something else. And so I said, okay, you can take from me when you wanted me. You can take apples from my apple tree whenever you wanted to, but when it's time for me to ask for a little water so I can bear more fruit for you, you said you're busy. I said, well, if this is not a reciprocal relationship, even if it's just friendship, why would I let him pick my fruit? Why would you let someone pick a fruit from your apple tree when they're not giving you any nourishment, any water? If you want love from me, why can't you give me love back? Because love for me is time and attention. You know what I mean? Well, there are two types of people in this world, the extreme givers and the extreme takers. You're very lucky if you have unlimited energy, unlimited love, unlimited understanding. I think there are people like that, but at some point in time, when is it going to end? When it feels like abuse. Which one are you? Only this year I have to learn the hard way that I need to preserve my energy for myself, because some friends or loved ones will only take the apple, will only take this apple from you, energy-wise, money-wise, and they don't give you anything in return. But there are people like me who have limitations, you know what I mean? For example, they want your time so you can serve them, but when it's time for you to need them, they're not there. It's like, wow, like the fart in the wind, they're just gone. And you know, people who deplete our energy, the negative Nancy's, the ones who always criticize you, they always see what's wrong with you. They never appreciate you. This can be very depleting in terms of energy. Or a parent or a carer who always, you know, like never appreciate you, never compliments you, always tells you this is what's wrong with you. It can be very, very depleting too. Or that neighbor who always asks for malunggay, ask for salt. Do you have onion there? Can I have one? And it's been going on for 5 years, 10 years. And what do they give back? It's okay if they also give you something else, like, I don't know, like mango, something like that. My bottom line is the relationship reciprocal? Is it give and take? It's like, okay, I've given you my whole afternoon. Can you give it to me next time too? Something like that. Because if not, oh my gosh, tribes, you need to preserve your energy for your own good mental health, emotional health, and overall health. This is what boundary is. You need to protect your boundary. If you're an extreme giver, if you're an extreme taker, that's not gonna be your problem, isn't it? But this is for those who gives and gives and gives and gives. Because you need to put back on your love cup. You need to nourish your tree. You need to water yourself so you can bear fruit again. That's all I'm saying. You need to be a better parent for yourself. Be a good mother to yourself. And it's not selfish to mother and nourish yourself for your mental, emotional health. Guys, this is what I do when a person, a neighbor, or a loved one takes from me without anything in return. Some call it energy vampires, some call it, energy stealer or joy stealer, or just plainly extreme takers. Maybe it's time to say enough is enough, and maybe it's time for snip snip or cut them out of your life. Or if they are family or a parent, you can love them from a distance.